Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Astoria 3013 BHF. I'm here to walk you around the unit, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Start by talking about arriving at the campsite. Of course, our hitch man is going to show you how to unhook your hitching. Part of that unhooking is knowing where your auto leveling system is going to be. So coming over here into your offside storage, here's your auto leveling system. Over here's where you power it up. Now we have them down already, but normally you would hit auto level, and it's going to bring your leveling jacks down and level your unit. Now a couple things I want you to take into consideration when parking your unit. First off, your slides. You have the slide on the off camp side, and an awning to consider on your campsite. Also, think about where your water and electricity hookups are so you can park accordingly to better utilize the facilities. Here's your city water connect toward the front of the unit, front of the slide, or your driver's side, and toward the back of the unit would be your electricity and your black tank pump. So we picked a good spot, we parked our unit, we brought our leveling jacks down. We're going to hook up our water and electricity. Let's start by hooking up our city water. Right here to the rear of your storage area is your city water connect. First thing you're going to do is you're going to hook up your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines inside your unit. Most units have a 60 psi max. So always, whenever putting liquid into your unit, use this water pressure regulator. So we hook up our water pressure regulator, we hook up our hose, but we don't turn our water on. Let's go find our hot water. To the rear of your campsite, just in front of your outdoor kitchen, is your hot water heater. First thing you want to do before putting any water into the unit is come and plug up your hot water heater. This drain plug you may have left out from the last time that you were camping and drained your hot water, so you want to go ahead and put in your drain plug. Then we can go ahead and turn on our water. After water's been turned on for a few minutes, we're going to come here to our pressure release valve. We're going to pull on that. It's going to release air. Then it's going to release a steady flow of water. Once it releases a steady flow of water, you know that your hot water heater is full and you can light it from inside. Now, let's say you're going camping and you're not going to have a city water connect. You're going off grid. To the front of your unit, on your campsite, just to the left of your door, is your city water connect, or excuse me, your fresh water connect, which is your potable water. Simply open this up, fill your tank, again, go over and burp your hot water heater or let the air out, and you can light your hot water heater. Whenever you're using fresh water or potable water tank, you're going to use your water pump. You turn that on from indoors. Only turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. So we've got our water hooked up. Next thing we do is hook up our electricity. Go around to your off-camp side toward the rear. Now behind your off-camp slide is your power cord. Very on power cord that actually show you how it connects. It twists and then pull. So connecting, push in, twist to the right, and then twist in your gray. Got our power hooked up. Now this is 50 amp service. Going to a campsite, you will get a dog bone, we call it. It's going to bring your service from 50 amp down to 30 amp. And should you need to plug into a 110, in your convenience pack, also this 30 amp down to 110. Just remember, when using 110, you only want to run one AC unit. Alright, we've got our power hooked up. We've got our water hooked up. I'm going to take you around the unit and show you how to see a few other things. At the back of the unit, you do have your cable and satellite hookup. Outdoor light for docking at night. This is your black tank flush. They're cleaning out your tanks right now. We'll talk about that when we're talking about dumping. Also, your black and gray tanks here at the rear. On your off campsite. Also toward the front here, you have another black tank. Your city water connect and your black tank flush for this tank. This is a spray port for that hose right there. You can spray the unit off or spray yourself off. Again, your big indoor storage, your auto leveling system. Remember, if you need any instructions on that I haven't given you, all of it is right below it. Your propane tank. You have one on the other side with the regulator over there. I'll show you. Your front storage with your batteries. I recommend checking your battery post when you arrive at campsites in the home. Here's everything for your auto leveling system. This is your battery disconnect, which will come in handy later. I'll tell you about. It comes with your carbon monoxide detector. This is a docking light, which is this light right here. If you're in a solar charge, this is prepped for solar. If you get a solar panel, you plug it in there, it'll charge your batteries. Coming to this side of the storage, or your propane tank, is your regulator. Simply point this to the tank on the other side, or point it to this tank here. More indoor storage. This is access for service for your in-command system. So I'll show you when we get inside there. Do you have your big awning? Just remember, on your awning, only run it out until a flap falls down to 90 degrees. You don't need to run it out any further than that. You have your outdoor speakers. Below that, a vent for your microwave. This is access to the back of your fridge. This is your furnace heat release. Steer clear of this, it'll get rather warm if your furnace is on. This is a mount for a TV. Mount your TV here, hook your cable here, and there's your 110, or you can just set a table out here and use your 110. Again, your potable water, your hot water tank, heater, your outdoor grill. You'll pull this out, lock that up. Underneath here is a big long propane, and your quick connect propane right here. Put that back up inside there. I'm pushing this away. Unlock your fridge. Again, your ground clearance stabilizing jacks. You have a ladder to go up and check your seams of your roof. Cover for your spare tire. Your unit is prepped for a period backup camera. Should you decide to purchase one of those, it electronically communicates with that, putting a device on the dash of your vehicle. Another thing I do want to mention on your stabilizing jacks, I do want to mention putting down jack pads. That's going to protect the feet of your unit from debris, hot tar. And one more thing to mention on your wipers here on your slides. You always want those to be flexible, so they do have a wiper seal lubricant in our store that you can put on those. Great idea for older units. About covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside. First thing you notice with every unit, as soon as you come inside the entryway doorway, should be your fire extinguisher. Always know your fire extinguisher is at the door. Come inside here, you have a 110. We're going to come right up the steps here Turn on this hallway light with the bottom switch. Go up to the next control device here. This is your max air vent, which is down at the end there. That hole there. This will open the vent and turn the fan on and off at 4 different levels. Above that is your in command. Factory default set at 4 zeros. Here, turn on your water pump if you're on potable water. Turn on your water heater. Turn on your interior lights. Change it to turn on your awning light. Turn off all your lights in here. Hit this home button to check your tanks. Change the lights. So 2 other buttons on here. This is for your solar panel. This is for reading on the solar panel. The solar panel is no longer on the roof. The owner took it off. Coming around your unit, you do have one-touch LED lighting. You have this pop-up charge station. Coming to your stove. You have an electric light. Simply turn this to light. Hit your spark, and there's your flame. This glass makes an excellent backsplash. Coming above here, you do have a fan and a light. Self-explanatory microwave. Let's talk about your fridge. At the top of your fridge is your control panel. Turn it on here. Right now it's on auto. No, right now it's on auto. Auto means that when you're plugged in, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug it, runs off gas. If you just set that out, it'll be running off gas. Going around your unit here. You have your one-touch LED lighting up in here. A couple USB ports. Bunk areas. They left a vacuum cleaner for you. There's your ladder for the top bunk. Storage in there. And storage under your bottom bunk. Up above your bathroom door is your smoke alarm. Below that to your right is your automatic thermostat. Turn from off to auto, to cooling, to furnace, to off. There's a holder for your vacuum. Below this is your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. Now, the reason I mentioned that it's 12 volt is because it's constantly running off your battery. So the battery disconnect that I showed you up front, use that if you're going to be gone for the day and you're not plugged in. Otherwise this will run your battery down. Coming inside your bathroom. I want to mention you have 110 here with your GFCI breaker. You also have some plumbing to keep an eye on behind your toilet. Keep an eye on that. Just make sure nothing is busted loose on you. And your sink as well. Just maintain it like you would your house. Just look at your lines and make sure everything's sealed good. Coming up to your entertainment center. To the left on the bottom of the floor here is an access panel to your breaker box and fuse box. Looks like you have mostly 15s in there, or 10. I highly recommend having a handful of these with you when you go camping. You can also pick those up from our store. Fireplace, they're not just for looks anymore. If it's a little chilly in the morning or in the evening, instead of using your gas, if you're plugged into a park, go ahead and use our electricity. I feel the heat coming out of this already. Jensen sound system, DVD player, Bluetooth, HDMI. Really nice system here with your Furrion television. Coming up the hallway here into your bedroom. Your lighting is right here at the doorway. This is all prepped for a TV back here, should you want to put one on. Do have a couple of 110 and USB ports on the side here. In the bedroom here you have a max air vent with controls up there, or next to your bed you have a remote control for it, so you can lay in bed and turn it on. Above your bed you have reading lights, one touch lighting for those. Well, it covers everything on the inside. I just want to mention a few things about slides. This slide here is pretty clear. You don't have anything to be in the way of closing your slides up. This one here, you want to make sure that that door is closed. Any of these doors are closed. Everything else would be pretty clear of it when bringing your slides in. Coming back to your control panel here, I want to show you that when you get to your main area here with these lights, your fingers scroll. And this would be your wardrobe slide, your sofa slide, your awning. So it'll be down below there, and that's where you bring everything in and out. Alright. Now let's act like we're leaving the campsite. Close everything up. And you're ready to leave. So after you brought your slides in, you're going to come over, hook up your hitch, of course. Use this auto leveling system. There's a retract all on there. Right in the middle there. And it'll bring everything back up if you're hooked up to your hitch. Now we're going to go around the unit and dump some water. Let's start by going around to your hot water heater. And pulling your drain plug on your hot water heater. After that, we're going to come up here next to your steps. Right here, that white is going to be your potable water drain. Go ahead and open that up. And these are going to be your other fresh water drains. Go ahead and open them up. You can do that at the campsite. It doesn't hurt it. It's just clean water. Black tank. We're going to get our sewage hose. We're going to hook our sewage hose up. And we're going to pull our black tank. Pull the one to the left. It's going to be your black tank. After your black tank is dumped for a little while, you're going to go ahead and come up here, hook up your water pressure regulator again, and plug the hose into your black tank flush. You're going to go ahead and run that hose for about 5 minutes. After that, you're going to go ahead and unhook your hose, close the left black tank, and pull your right gray tank. Your right tank is going to be your shower and your sinks. That's going to clean your sewage hose out. Now, because you do have 2 sewage drains, I highly recommend getting a longer one that you can wire together and dump all at the same time, one after another, of course, or just simply pull your unit ahead or have a longer sewage unit. So after you've done the front, we're going to come to the back and repeat the process. We're going to hook up our sewage hose. These are one of the longer ones I was telling you about. Hook up our sewage hose, and we're going to pull our black tank. One in the rear is our black. Pull that black, let that run for a while. Again, we're going to come up here, hook up our water pressure regulator, hook up our hose, and spray our tank out for about 5 minutes. After you've done that, unhook our hose, come back down here, close your black, open up your gray. Again, your gray is going to clean out your hose better for you. It's cleaner waters. After your gray has been dumped, simply take your hose, store it right here in the bumper for convenient sanitary storage. About covers everything on your unit. Hope you guys enjoy this for many years to come. Happy camping.